Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to talk about the different types of sentences. How many types of sentences are there? There are 4 types of sentences. They are declarative, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. I would write these 4 in my notes and leave a little bit of space so that I could take further notes on each one. All right, let's look at the first one, declarative. Declarative sentences are telling sentences. For example, the boy wears a scarf. This sentence is telling us what is going on in the picture. They're also called statements. When we're labeling in Shirley English, we're going to label a declarative sentence with a D. So I'm doing this with the mouse, so it's going to be a little bit sloppy. All right, let's move on. Imperative sentence. Imperative sentences makes demands. Excuse me, let me try that again. Imperative sentences make demands, such as go to your room. Most of the time, imperative sentences are going to end in a period, but sometimes they might be said with a little bit more gumption. So if somebody says, go to your room, that would be an exclamation point. So if it's a command, though, it's going to be an imperative sentence. So we label imperative sentences I M P. Sorry, this is going super slow. So IMP. All right, let's move on. The third type of sentence is the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences come from, or remind me of, those old detective shows where they might have somebody under a light in the police room saying, where were you the night of September 2nd? That would be an interrogation. And notice how interrogative is very similar to interrogation. So these are asking sentences. Where were you is an example. What are you doing? Another example. We label interrogative sentences I don't know why it's so far up there. Not H, D. Oh my goodness. Let's try that a different way. Sorry. Let's just do it for typing. INT. Make it a little bigger so you can actually see it. Sorry, I'm using a different software today, and it's not being as helpful. So INT is how we label an interrogative sentence. Remember, they're asking sentences. All right. Now, the last and final type of sentence is the exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences show emotion. Wow, that was close. So if we're using expression, that would usually have an exclamation point. And we label these. This is an easy one, so we'll just type it in. Make it a little bigger. Oh, looks like I'm getting a little better at this. Okay, with just an E. Oh, not as big as I thought it was. It's just an E. So we label exclamatory sentences as E. All right. Now I'm going to show you a little video. It says PG at the first part of it. It is not rated at all. It's probably G, if anything. It's just some high school or college students made this video, and they wanted to make it look like a real preview for a movie. So that's why it says that. It's not made by the company that it says. So let's see a little bit more about types of sentences for this video.
John Tooby led an ordinary life. His daily routine was exactly the same as it was the day before. John slept, ate, went to work, and watched TV. Then he repeated in the exact same way. But when John met the girl of his dreams, Emma, exclamation, his world would never be the same.
I gotta go to the bathroom! I need a Band-Aid!
Tune in this summer to experience the riveting power of love and sentences. From the producers of Danny Declarative and Izzy Interrogative comes the newest sentence structure, Emma, exclamation. Coming this August to a theater near you.
Okay, as you can see through that video, things are a little bit more exciting when you use exclamation points. So that's the point they're trying to get across, is with Emma exclamation, his life was a little less dull. All right, now let's look at some examples. Read your sentence and decide what kind of sentence it is. Then I will drag it over to the correct sentence. Chris, bring me the plates from the table. That's a demand, or also called a command. Which one was that? Let's look. That would be an imperative sentence. Okay. I have a younger sister who lives in Denver. That is a telling sentence. Which one's a telling sentence? That would be a declarative sentence. Okay. I can't believe you are here right now. That is being said with emotion and has an exclamation point. So that probably will be an exclamatory sentence. Something I failed to mention about interrogative sentences is they always end in an in a question mark. So interrogative sentences always end with a question mark. So this one has to be an interrogative sentence because we end in a question mark. Notice how both the imperative and the declarative sentences both end with a period. The exclamatory was with an exclamation point, and the interrogative is with a question mark. So let's check our answers. I'm going to move the arrow. Oh, nope. Moving the words and not the picture. Let's see here. There we go. We should have imperative, declarative, exclamatory, and interrogative. All right, now let's move on to the your turn. Okay, for class, in your grammar notebook, I would like you to write an imperative sentence. And then we'll just check that when I see you next. All right, thank you.